What's up, guys? I want to talk to you guys about black men's need for importance and everybody's overall general need for importance. And the reason why is because, man, a lot of the reasons why us as black men do certain things people might view as toxic and bad for the community is all because of our feeling or need to be important. Because when it comes to like committing crimes, drug dealings and all that stuff, most black men do it because they were taught that that's what gets you respect and that's what makes you important. As a man, as a male, you know, that's all you want. All you really want is respect. You know what I'm saying? From the day that you're born, even as you're a kid, all you really want is respect. You know what I mean? So when looking into books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, I'm gonna read part of it. It says everybody likes a compliment. William James said the deepest principle in human nature is the craving to be appreciated. So that's another thing too, man. Black men and people in general, we all just need to appreciate each other more, appreciate what we have. Because the best thing that we can do right now for our situation is to be thankful. And not be thankful that bad things happen, but be thankful for the lessons that we can learn from all this stuff, man. And it's just life in general, you know what I mean? I'm an 18-year-old kid, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here speaking about this type of stuff. But that's because, you know what I'm saying, I'm thankful for my open-mindedness to be able to want to learn and to look at things like self-improvement and Pan-Africanism. And I think when you tie the two together, you'll have like a really good return because you'll know how to do the process. You know how long the process will take. You know that there's no room for any shortcuts, and shortcuts will only lead to failures, and war and conflict in different forms will happen and take place within inside the community. Another thing when it comes to the criminal mindset, right? I'm not saying all black men are criminals, but this is what is promoted to us. So most of us want to become criminals. We want to be like our favorite rappers and all that stuff. It says here on page 21 of How to Win Friends and Influence People, the average young criminal, according to E.P. Mulrooney, one-time police commissioner of New York, is filled with ego, and his first request after arrest is for the lurid newspapers that make him out a hero. And so this basically ties in with what I said, man. We need to feel confident. We need to feel important as human beings. It's a fundamental human need, you know what I mean? And so what I believe is the media, whoever has this agenda, right? The agenda to sabotage what it is that makes black men feel important, to make it something that destroys us, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like something that's self-destructive in our own communities, man. You know, most of us, like, we're proud to be criminals. I used to even be this type of person, you know what I mean? I used to be the type of person where, like, back in my early days, you know, I used to be the type of person to be committing crimes, you know what I'm saying? Like stealing something, you know what I mean? Like hitting a lick, whatever. I'll be proud of myself for doing that because, you know, I looked at myself like I'm a gangster, you know what I mean? People would, there's many different reasons why people can say it's the music, people can say it's the media and all that stuff. I believe it's a combination. I don't believe the music itself is 100% the problem. I do believe the music definitely contributes to the problem due to the context of that problem, and not even just the context of the problem, but like the way the music, like people say it's people just telling a story of their life, but it's pushed in a way where it's not like the people in the music are not telling you. And I'm talking about like new rappers, right? Especially rappers who probably didn't live that life before, didn't live in these type of areas, in these situations. They speak about the stuff in the song not in a way to like tell you this is messed up, this is the reality we had to live in. They tell you in a way to make it cool. They glamorize it, you know what I mean? And that's where the problem comes. One thing that I also wanted to point out from the book was that he also mentioned that based off of what makes you feel important, what gives you that feeling of importance, it tells you where your character is at. And so one thing that I wanted to point out was that a lot of the things that make black men feel important today that are idolized are very low quality things, such as killing people, selling drugs and all that stuff, you know. I don't promote that, you know what I mean? And like, you know, sometimes you can understand, like sometimes that's what you just gotta do, you know what I mean, based on your company, your area and all that stuff. But, you know, to be part of that is, you know, it's not something, it's like a sleazy way of making money. It's a sleazy way of being a man. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I gotta say. But that's it for today, guys. Y'all have a good one. Want any more content, hit that like button and subscribe, man. And I also want to mention, this is not a video bashing black men. This is simply me telling where we're at from a non-biased standpoint because I'm a black man myself.